My today's video is about the Google Meet, that is most commonly used online teaching method. People are confused that which of the following is the best tool to be used during this pandemic condition of the COVID-19, that is the Zoom, Google Meet or the Teams. Although each one of these have some good some beneficial points and some positive aspects, but still there is some hurdle on both sides for the students and also for the faculty members, like how to record the lectures, duration of the meet. As in case of Zoom, if you don't have the license, the meeting ends after every 40 minutes, and in the Zoom the host of the meeting can record the lecture, and if he allows you, then you will be able to record the lecture. We will discuss later about the Zoom and the Teams, but in today's video we will discuss about the Google Meet. So first of all, how to create a class in the Google Meet. For that we will go to the, first of all open Google and then go to the Google Classroom. Now when you have opened the Google Classroom, you have to go into the create or join your first class. If you are a faculty member, you have to create a class, and if you are a student, then you have to join a class. So first of all, for the faculty members, you have to go into the create class, write down the name of the class. For example, let's suppose it's biochemistry. Now you need to add the required information and then click the create button. You can see here that your classroom is created. What's the new in the classroom? Get ready for school year, see students' grades, test drive, customize your stream. You can go for many settings here. So what's the next? You have to invite your students. So go to the people and add the students over here. Write down their names or their ID. Most preferably the ID of the students of the institute. Type the email ID over here and select the ID and invite the student. Ask your student to receive the invitation that is sent on her email ID, and after that she will be able to join the class. Now when the students have received and accepted the invitation, now you can add your chairperson, your dean and other teachers or faculty members, or you can stay alone here. Here is the stream that is called Google Stream, where you can add any info, you can share anything with your student. You can add the classwork over here. You can create any assignment, quiz, any question or material. You can repost your previous assignment over here again. Then there is a grading option. You can assign grades to the students and Google Stream will record it for you. Now how can you arrange a meeting with your student? Go to the classwork and open the Google Calendar. For example, let's suppose we have an exam tomorrow. So this is the exam link over here. You can schedule your meeting, select the date, select the time, give the title, add the guests from your class, write down their IDs and they will be added to the meeting. You can also add external guests, but it will require your permission. Google Meet will ask you for permission that you are adding some guests that is outside your institution. You can add the description of the meeting, what the meeting is all about. You can check how many students have returned their assignments. And the most important thing that I like about the Meet is that it is connected to your Drive folder. Whatever is the recorded in the meeting, it is directly saved as a link in your Drive. So there is no need to create a folder in your mobile or laptop to save the recorded files or videos. Secondly, once you have set the meeting, The meeting time can be of 3 hours, 4 hours or more. Like Zoom, there is no time limitation of 40 minutes, or you do not require any license. So in experience with the Google Meet and Zoom, I found Google Meet more comfortable because of the recording capabilities and the time duration, and also the connection with the Google Drive. But there is no waiting room for the students. For example, you want to invite your one student at a time for the viva or the exam. The other student can also add into the class if he has the link. So either you need to create a separate link and separate meeting for each student, or you have to remove the students one by one. But in the Zoom, there is a waiting room. You can ask your students to stay in the waiting room. Only they will be able to join when you will allow them. And also, they cannot record your lectures unless you provide them the permission.